Let's talk about joint ownership. Assets can be titled only in your own name, or they can be in your name and somebody else's name. If they're in your name and somebody else's name, that's called joint ownership. The laws in each state vary. In Washington state, we have joint tenancy with right of survivorship. It's very common. And what that means is that when the first owner dies, automatically the other joint owner owns the entirety of that asset. That might be what you want, or it might not be what you want. There's also a form of joint ownership called tenants in common. And what that is different in that when the first owner dies, their share of that asset goes through their will, does not go automatically to the other joint owner. So if you want to make sure that your share of the asset goes to somebody other than the joint owner, you're going to definitely need to talk to your estate planning attorney, because I can tell you, not just banks, but other entities don't even know the difference typically between tenants in common and joint ownership. And oftentimes things will be set up with joint ownership with rights of survivorship, and that's not what you want. It's far safer if you want to make sure your asset is going to go somewhere other than to this person who's a joint owner, that you hold it singly in your name and not with joint ownership. Having said that, it is possible to hold assets jointly and make sure your share goes down to whomever you want to receive it, your kids, for example. But that's going to have to be a form of ownership called tenants in common. And if I've confused you, I apologize. The different types of ownership confuse basically everybody who is not an estate planning and elder law attorney. And that's why I'm suggesting that you seek out the services of an estate planning and elder law attorney. Do not rely upon the bank teller, or someone there to reassure you, oh, no worries, when you're gone, your assets can go down to your kids. Not if you hold it with survivorship, which is commonly how they're held.